Hey guys, it's E here from Agenda Grace Living. So, welcome to my kitchen. Right now I have some hot sauce cooking, probably my last batch of Tennessee Jed. And you may have seen the short on that one where I bottled that up. But anyhow, the reason I'm in here today is I'm going to be making some pepper jelly just from some of the last of my peppers that I have for the season. So I'm just taking whatever I have here, mostly green peppers, so my intent is to have a green pepper jelly. I'll take you through the process and we'll see what's going on. So first thing we need to do is we got to get these peppers cut up and measured out and everything, and then we're going to blend those up. All right, so we're looking at about, I don't know, 4.5 cups or so, or 4 cups of mixed peppers. I'm just doing whatever I have, but I'll put the link in the recipe. All right, I'll link for the recipe in the description if you want to follow that verbatim. But otherwise, I'm just kind of showing you proof of principle how to do this. So we're just going to get these cut up and de-seeded and everything. And then as I'm doing this, I'm going to throw them in my food processor here, just roughly cutting them. Because, yeah, I don't feel like chopping these and dicing these all up. So you don't have to get too crazy. If you want seeds in it, you can keep them. I don't really like to have seeds in my sauces or jams, so I'm not going to have them in here. I'm just going to go ahead and get them all out and then put them in my food processor here, and then we'll blend them up. So next part of the video is going to be the food processor full of peppers, and then we're going to blend it. We got this green pepper mixture here. Before we start on cooking the jam though, we're gonna get this pot heated up and we're gonna start sterilizing some jars. I'm just gonna throw, the recipe says 6, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw 8 to 10 in here, or however many I can fit in here, because sometimes you end up with more than you think. These are basically all your ingredients here. It's very simple. I use the powdered fruit pectin. Now this is not a sugar-free recipe. This box says sugar-free, but we're gonna be using 5 cups of sugar, and it's important that you use all 5 cups, even though it sounds like a lot. If you want your jam to set up, the sugar is one of the most important pieces. Now there are recipes that are sugar-free. I don't do those here just because I don't really eat a lot of sugar all the time, so it's not really limiting on my diet. But anyhow, we have 1 cup of white vinegar here. You can use apple cider if you like. I'm not a big fan of apple cider vinegar flavor. It's too strong in my opinion, but if you like it, go for it. And then we have our peppers here, which I mentioned before is about 4.5 cups of peppers. So we're bringing the peppers, the 1 cup of vinegar, our contents of our fruit pectin. We're gonna get this all mixed together and let this boil. Bring this to a boil for about a minute. And then you're gonna add in all 5 cups of your sugar at one time. So you'll notice that's why I have everything already measured out. You don't wanna be messing around with counting 5 cups of sugar when it's time. You just wanna dump this in whenever it's time. So we're gonna get this whisked together, and once this comes to a boil, we'll add in the sugar. All right, so we have this at a boil right here. Everything is mixed well. All right, so next part is, like I said, we're gonna get that all the sugar, 5 cups of sugar, all in here at one time, and get this stirred up. So you're gonna basically stir this constantly, and it's already thickening up a lot. So you're gonna stir this constantly for 2 minutes, and you want this to be at a high boil, so a hard boil they call it. So make sure you're at a hard boil and you're stirring this constantly for 2 minutes. All right, and that's important in order to get your jam to set up. Okay, so I'm gonna start with these 3 here and just ladling these in. We're gonna leave about 1/4 of an inch headspace. All right. Okay, so you always want to ensure that this rim is clean before you put on any of your rings. So I just take a clean paper towel and go around that rim. And this is going to ensure that when you go to seal up the jar, you don't have any issues. So these are fresh lids. I've never used these before. Get that on, finger tight. Don't go super tight. All right. And then we're gonna get the rest of these filled up and put them back into that pot and water bath can these for 10 minutes. 6 jars here. We're gonna go ahead and put these, like I said, back into this water bath and bring it up to a boil for 10 minutes. You wanna make sure as you are canning that you have at least like about an inch or so of water on top, over top of your lids. So getting these in here, and we'll start our 10-minute timer. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and grab these out, set them on our towel over here, and then we're just going to let these sit here for several hours and cool off and not mess with them, so that those lids can seal up. You'll hear them ping, you'll hear that click. If you're familiar with canning, you already know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll hear it. It'll sound like a metallic click. Alright. Jars of green pepper jelly. And guys, that's all there is to it. It's very easy. So guys, thanks for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Not very long. I hope it's informative and that you'll give pepper jelly a try. It doesn't have to be green pepper jelly. You can use whatever peppers you have on hand. You can go to the grocery store and buy whatever peppers you like. It's really nice around this time of year to have some pepper jelly, especially around Christmas, Thanksgiving. You have a little charcuterie board or a cheese ball with some crackers and just a little pepper jelly. It's just really good. If you've never tried it, you should give it a try. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless. Have a happy Thanksgiving.